Affirms the ancient entity has submitted, recognizing Fang Yi as its new master. The swirling dark energy condenses around Fang Yi, forming a menacing, spiked suit. The system reveals the artifact's true name, the ancient god-demon armor. Floating in the new armor, Fang Yi radiates a dark aura as the system grants him a new ability. Secret technique, Dark Torrent. The technique shares the armor's origin and is instantly mastered. Testing his new strength, Fang Yi clenches his armored fist, generating a massive shockwave of dark energy. Observing the power from his hand, Fang Yi notices familiar traits. As dark energy veins pulse on his face, he realizes with a shock that he may now command the dark tide itself. His new mastery allows him to walk upon the chaotic dark tide. Furthermore, he can command the destructive energy to recede at will. He reflects on how different this power is from his old dark attributes. Before, wielding dark energy constantly drained his stamina and spiritual power. Now, the dark attribute responds like a loyal pet. Swirling the energy in his palm, he confidently declares it will never be a hindrance again. Having lingered long enough, Fang Yi decides to return, casually snapping his fingers to depart the abyss. As he leaves, he wonders how much time has passed, suspecting his absence has thrown the outside world into chaos. At the Xia Nation Spirit Association HQ, the president slams his fists on his desk in a rage. Beside him, Gu Yuru quietly observes. President Ye Xiao angrily reprimands the combat zone elders for taking the sealer on their expedition and failing to bring him back alive. Ye Xiao criticizes them for failing to protect a single junior pioneer, despite their years of cultivation and access to the nation's best resources. Elder Wu lowers his head in shame. The president questions their competence, asking how they can face the nation after relying on the sealer to escape. Outside, Zhaolin listens in, then decides she can't stay silent any longer. She strides into the office, interrupting President Ye Xiao to offer her perspective. Elder Wu and Zhang Tian sit nearby, looking defeated. Zhao Lan believes the sealer was strong enough to escape but willingly stayed behind, having discovered something vital within the abyss. President Ye Xiao listens silently. Zhao Lan fiercely defends the veterans, reminding the president they've fought on the front lines protecting the nation since before the spiritual energy awakening. She recounts their countless battles and buried comrades. While the sealer is a rare genius, she reminds him of the elder's despair when Fang Yi was lost to the void. She insists that if it were possible, Elder Wu and the others would have gladly traded their lives to bring the young pioneer back safely. Unappeased, President Ye Xiao retorts that the sealer is the core of the crucial Captain Plan. He asks if she can guarantee his survival when even their predecessors couldn't escape the dark tide. In frustration, Ye Xiao shouts that Fang Yi's value to the nation is greater than theirs. As Gu Yuru tries to calm him, Zhaolan challenges his assumption that the dark tide guarantees death. Zhaolan glares fiercely, questioning his logic. If Fang Yi is truly dead, why is one pioneer more important than the entire surviving Star God combat zone? She bluntly asks if, by doubting Fang Yi and dismissing the combat zone, he believes the Spirit Association alone could protect the Xia Nation without their military might. Realizing she's overstepped, Elder Wu shouts Zhaolan's name, ordering her to stand down. The tension breaks. President Ye Xiao sighs, anger draining from his face. He admits he spoke out of frustration and concedes that Zhaolan is right. Exhausted, Ye Xiao asks how to handle the crisis. He fears that news of the sealer's disappearance would incite nationwide panic and embolden their enemies. To prevent nationwide chaos, they agree to lock down the news of Fang Yi's disappearance, classifying it under the highest level of security. 1 week later, at the Fang family villa, Lin Yiyi is anxious. Her cousin, Fang Yi, has not returned from the mysterious domain. Hearing the door, she hopefully calls for her cousin, but it's only her mother. Her mother notes Fang Yi's long absence and suggests Lin Yiyi call him. Lin Yi explains this time is different. The place he went is too dangerous and lacks a signal. Her mother agrees that it's still unusual for him to be out of contact for so long. Her mother asks about her assignment as Yuan City's new captain. Lin Yiyi explains she was waiting for Fang Yi to return for a trial run, but with him gone, the association has gone silent. Her concern deepens. This silence is unprecedented. He always returned quickly before. Captain Su knew nothing, and Zhaolan has ignored her messages. Unable to wait any longer, Lin Yi tells her surprised mother she's heading out. Running frantically through the rain, Lin Yi's mind races. If something has happened to her cousin, she fears the entire Xia Nation will be thrown into chaos and the Captain Plan will crumble. She tries to reassure herself that with his strength, he must be fine, especially since everything still seems peaceful. Her thoughts are violently interrupted as massive, erratic bolts of purple lightning crackle across the stormy sky above the city's skyscrapers. Lin Yi freezes in shock. Panicked pedestrians scatter as a glowing meteor crashes toward the city. Shielding herself from the blinding impact, she recognizes the energy signature. Another ancient throne has descended. A colossal pillar of blue energy illuminates the skyline. From a nearby vantage point, several unnamed captains observe the impact from afar. The artifact's descent attracts the city's darker elements. In the shadows, sinister figures with glowing red eyes grin, anticipating the violent struggle for power over the new throne.